Hi. So I just got a bunch of new products that I want to try. I am working on revamping my everyday makeup routine, and I am about to go kind of just walk around and see some galleries and stuff like that. So I figured I would do my makeup on here. I got this palette from MAC, and I'm really over wearing foundation. Yeah. And I was waiting for my skin to clear up and stuff like that because for a long time I didn't have to wear foundation. So I was just kind of putting my makeup on bare skin, and that's what I love. I'm not super comfortable doing that right now. Obviously I have dark spots and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna be spot concealing and then yeah. So it looks very light, but once I start blending, it's a good match, a really good match at that. So this is what I'm looking like. I'm just gonna take the lightest shade in this palette and put it under my eyes and forehead, all the highlighty places. One thing that I've noticed that really makes a difference is getting that inner corner really good. I had done my makeup last night and my sister was like, "What did you do to your under eyes? That looks really good." And I looked and I noticed that I had accidentally done excuse my giant jeans that I'm going to be wearing today. But yeah, I looked and I had gotten my inner corner really well. And that is what made the difference that she was noticing. I like where we're at right now. I want a little more brightness, so I'm taking my Dior concealer just a little bit to add a little more brightness. I like this much better. Now I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in the shade Fair, so the lightest color, it's number 1, just to set under my eyes. To set the rest of my face, I'm gonna use my Hourglass palette. I'm gonna use this shade here. It's a little too dark. I prefer the MAC, what's that called? The Mineralized Skin Finish Natural to set my face. That's literally my favorite powder ever. I ran out of mine, and so that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, so that shade is kind of too dark. You can see it almost kind of bronzed my forehead. But let's just keep going. So to bronze first, I'm gonna use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest. And then I'm actually going to go over this with my Hourglass palette. But for my Hourglass, I'm going to mix all 3 shades instead of just the one. So we're mixing. This one's a little, well, it's actually quite a bit warmer. It has more red tones and stuff. So yeah. And it's very kind of luminous, which I love. So yeah. For blush, I'm going to be using Juvia's Place Blush Lily. I want the one that has shimmer in it. Also, I purchased, what is it? I think it's called Totally Synced from MAC, yeah. It's their Glow Play formula. But I have no clue how to apply it, so maybe I need to watch some videos or something because I tried it on last night and it was a nightmare. My makeup was it almost seemed kind of curdled or something in a way. The texture was atrocious. I'd never seen my makeup look like that, and I've been wearing makeup since I was probably 16. I've never seen anything like that in my life. It was the worst thing that has ever happened to me, to be quite honest. So if anyone has any advice for that formula in particular, please let me know. Although I do want to put it on right now because it's so nice and pale, and it would really freshen this cheek up, so I think I'm gonna do that. So this is the shade, and it is very, very pale, which I like because it almost kind of makes you look like you're glowing or something. Does that make sense? To me, it makes perfect sense. But I could be tripping. I've not seen any black girls talking about this shade, and obviously I understand why, because it is very, very light. But what it's doing, like color-wise, I think is very gorgeous. It's like, just like, please tell me I'm not tripping. Please tell me I'm not tripping. I think that is stunning. Like the pink was kind of almost a little like fuchsia-ish or something I didn't like about that. But this tone is so seamless. And I think it's so flirty and girly and fresh and just gorgeous. I'm gonna look at myself up close and let you know like how I'm looking texture-wise. So the texture is still not my favorite, but it's not nearly as bad as it was last night. Can y'all see that? I don't think you can, but it's not nearly as bad as it was last night, so I'm actually pretty happy with this. And then, of course, I have another blush. This one is not as cool tone. This is Dainty from MAC, which I also don't see black girls talking about. And it's like, why? MAC is such an OG. I love, love, love this shade. Yeah, so. And it's shimmery, which I love. I like to have my blush under my eyes. If you don't like it like that, you don't have to do that. I think especially with this Totally Synced from MAC, I think that's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade to have under your eyes. If they could put this color in a different formula, like exactly this color, because it's actually like very, very, very cool tone, which I love. I think it's stunning on my skin tone. I think it would be stunning on a lot of black girls. I hope that you guys try this. Yeah, if they could put this in another formula, that would be amazing. So something that I want to try is a pink under eye powder. This one is from One Size. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything besides like brighten, but I figured it's worth a shot. That's stunning. That's so pretty. Okay. For my eyebrows, I'm just gonna use the Refi, and then I'll probably go on top of it with my Kosas brow gel and like dark brown or something. Something that I really like to do is take MAC's Gold Deposit. I really like to do this, but how you can tell like it's empty. And just go over my entire face with that. Yeah, I've been doing this literally since I was probably like 16. And I like to take this dark shimmery shade from the Dior palette and go over all of my bronzers so that I'm nice and glowy. Lastly, from this palette, I'm gonna take the pink shade and go over my blush just to give it a little more of like that frosty kind of look, which is something that I like. If you don't like that, you do not have to do this. This is the best mascara in the world. It's MAC's in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. Insane. I accidentally kept recording, so I don't have much time, but I like to pull all my lashes out this way, and do you see how it literally changes the shape of my eye? Okay. To finish off, I set my face with MAC Fix Plus. My lips are my Ulla Henriksen lip balm, this Discontinued Essence lip gloss, and this NYX Downtown Beauty lip liner. Thank you, bye.